Some guys are very, very shy. They don't even like, approach. They don't know how to approach the girl they like or their crush.
Me personally, if I say no, I mean no.
Hmm.
Because I don't like someone disturbing me.
My name is Princeton from Delta.
Pristine, it's good to meet you.
Thank you.
Pristine, a lot of ladies are out there. They don't know what we guys go through. When you eventually see a girl and you decide to like, okay, let me, throw a shot. Let me see if I can ask her out on a date. Let me see if I can, initiate a romantic relationship with this one. There's always that fear of, will they turn me down? It takes a lot of confidence for a guy to approach a lady. Looking at you this evening, I can say that nature has favored you physically. But apart from looks, are there some things a guy can do that can enhance their chances in asking out a lady?
Personally, I don't know about most people, but for me, it depends on how you approach the person
Okay.
and what you say and how. Depends on how you speak to the person. That's just it. Yeah.
So, manner of
Approach.
approach. The other day, I was buying cooked corn on the streets, and there was this lady that was also buying cooked corn as well. And there was this guy that approached her. The way the guy was commanding her to, I thought they knew each other before then, commanding her to give, him her number. At some point, I got irritated. I was telling my wife in the car that this is not how to ask a girl like, with command. I love the response of that girl. The girl was like, sorry, I don't give my numbers to people I don't know. Eventually, the girl walked away. He also walked away. So you are trying to say that manner of approach is very important as it relates to approaching a lady. Is there any other thing that you think can enhance the chances of guys out there?
Maybe how you dress and the way you speak towards meeting someone you've never met before, and basically how you appear and the level of confidence you have in yourself.
Interesting, interesting. Pristine, it's been a beautiful one with you on set this afternoon. Be rest assured that there are some guys out there that will pick tips from the things you have said, which they will apply, and eventually they will get the girl of their dreams. Would you please tell us where you are from?
I'm from Imo State.
Imo State.
Yes.
All right. Pretty, I want you to tell our viewers out there, especially the guys, what are some of the things they can do that can enhance their chances in asking a lady out?
Basically, it's your manner of approach. I think a guy that is well mannered and everything, approaching a girl, I think it just has to do with how they approach a girl and how they speak and everything. You can't just expect a tattered looking guy walking up to a girl and expect to get her number and stuff like that. So yeah.
It strikes me like ladies deliberately make it hard for guys to woo them. I don't know, I may be wrong, but what do you think?
I feel like maybe it was her standards. Some certain ladies set their standards so high, so it's not every type of guy that can get with them. So I don't know about them. No, I feel like there are some girls that you just see and be like, okay, no, I'm not going for this girl. Because some girls are just like, okay, I don't know, they just set their goal on some certain thing. So maybe what if her goal was to, okay, go to the bank, and she was very, very serious about it and she had other things doing, and then you just interrupted her day. So I feel like if you interrupted her day, she might not be like very pleased about it. So yeah.
Okay. We've also heard before now that it is consistency that eventually melts the heart of a woman. Could you say that to be true of you? If maybe a guy comes the first time, gets a no, and the guy keeps coming, eventually will you succumb?
It depends actually. Me personally, if I say no, I mean no. Because I don't like someone disturbing me. It's kind of gets irritating. But some girls actually likes the whole consistent, all the attention giving and all that. But I personally I don't like it. Like if I say no, just like rest there because it comes irritating.
Wow. Okay. Before I let you go this evening, thank you for your time. I wanted to ask if there are some turn offs for you as it relates to a guy approaching you.
Some turn off.
Yeah, some things you can see in a guy, and before the guy even opens his mouth, you are like, I've crossed this one out. I can't go out with this one.
I don't know the way you dress. Like, if you're looking like a tout, I don't know how to explain it, but there are many people that dress so ruggedly. So if you're dressing like a tout,
Okay.
and then before you even approach me, maybe all those ones with golden tooth and all that.
Yes.
Before you even approach me, I'll be like, this guy should just mind himself. Let him just be going a bit. So yeah,
So to approach a beautiful girl like you should look
I feel
responsible.
like to approach anybody in general, you should just look responsible.
Responsible.
That's just it.
You've heard for yourself, guys. If you are there and you are finding it hard to approach a lady, maybe because you're feeling like you may be turned down, you've heard from this beautiful lady a few tips that can enhance your chances in getting the girl of your dream.
Mm, favor. I'm favor.
Favor, you are from where?
From BIU, Benin City, Nigeria.
Okay, Favor. The question is very simple this evening. What can a guy do to increase their chances at, they want to date you, but they are scared to approach you? What do you think they can do to enhance their chances with you?
Um, Actually, I know some guys are very shy, but some are very bold. So for the shy ones,
Thank you for acknowledging that.
yes, for the shy ones, some guys are very very shy. They don't even like approach. They don't know how to approach the girl they like or their crush. So for the shy ones, I don't know. For me, generally, if you like a girl and you want to like express your feelings to the girl, first of all, it has to start with your mannerism, like the way you behave. Because girls, they don't notice things. So, first of all, girls, they don't notice things, how you behave. Without you even approaching her, how you behave. Like, girls like guys that behave properly, not all those ras guys or doing anyhow. I don't know for other girls. For me, if you are ras, is a very big turn off for me. So the way you behave, the way you dress, your intellect, like your intellectual knowledge too. So you have to be like, you have to, even if you're not a very, very smart person, but you have to be very nice. The way you relate to people, for me, is the way you relate to people. That's how you treat me in a relationship, because I look outside our relationship, so I can't just you treat people anyhow and you expect me to just start dating you, like, because what if that's how you treat me too if we're in a relationship?
true, so
So
true.
kindness too, you have to be very kind and nice, and your dress sense too. Some guys don't know how to dress. They just dress anyhow, wear rugged jeans, just come outside, sag and everything. Your dress sense too also matters. So if you want to approach the girl, you just have to like, because there are some girls I know they are according to what they say, it's plain hard to get. So you have to start gradually. It's a process. You don't
Okay.
rush things.
Are you saying that if a girl turns a guy down, you shouldn't just give up? Give up? You should keep trying?
Depending, because there are some girls that they don't like, if you try the first time they turn you down, because of course the girl will always turn you down the first time. Most girls actually will always turn you down the first time, but
Let me seize the opportunity to talk to all the guys out there. She's saying that most girls will always turn you down the first time,
it's just
but that should not be a discouragement, right? Favor.
yeah, it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing, because some girls they'll be like, who is this one that is you? But that does not mean that they don't also notice you. There is a secret about girls. Yes, they will turn you down. They'll be like, that guy that came to approach me. Let me just see how he is. They'll watch you. So sometimes it's also depend. Like a guy now, if he comes to approach me, I know of a guy that came to approach me. He just came. He was like, "Please, can I get your number?" And I was like, "I don't. I'm sorry, I don't give my numbers out to strangers." He was like, "Okay, no problem." Left. I was like, some guys will keep trying. Give me your number. Like it's a forceful thing. Is you must give them your number. So I was just looking at the guy. This guy, he just rests like that. He came back again next time and he asked for my number. And before then, I was actually watching the way he does things. He's like a cool guy. So I was like, okay, let me give it a try. And I gave him my number. And that's how we started relating. And we are very good friends today. So don't be discouraged. But if you try first time, you try second time, and you see the girl is not ready, my brother just jackpot run.
That's a clear advice.
Don't even waste your time.
Instead of fooling yourself, Favor is advising that you should jackpot.
Then for the girls, try and take it easy on the guys, please.
Can you say that again?
Try and take it easy on the guys.
Because it takes a lot for a guy to approach you.
Yes.
There's already that fear of she may give me a no, and eventually you give the guy a no, and whenever the guy now sees you around, he's hiding his face.
Don't look down on the guy. Don't look down on the guy. Because girls, they mostly, they nowadays they look down on the guy. They'll be like, who is this one now? All those kind of things. Don't just really look down. Depending on the guy though. But if you see a guy who genuinely and sincerely, came to ask you out or try and talk to you, not everybody actually wants to date you. Not everybody that tries to come and talk to you actually wants to date you.
There's that misconception that
Yes.
every guy that is coming your way, he has an intention.
Yes, it's not everybody. Though I will not blame them. Nigerians have taken it another way around. But most times, I know of some guys that just want to be friends. But let's not like 100, like out of 900% of the guys, 90% of the guys, they don't just want something else. So the thing is that it's a very tricky thing.
Wow, Favor has said a lot today. Favor, come. You are a very beautiful girl, Favor. I would have asked you to tell our viewers your social media handles, but I don't want your timeline flooded. So I'm going to skip that. But want to say a very big thank you to this interview. You answered a lot of questions that I did not even ask. So guys, if you are still scared of, asking that girl out, the girl of your dream, Favor has given you some tips that can enhance your approach. See you in the next episode of Naked Issues.